Hello everybody and welcome back to the Lunatic Life. Here we are doing some more Jeep stuff. Instead of working in the shop today, we're going to be working out here on the beautiful farm. It's gorgeous out, maybe a little breezy, but I'd rather be here than in the shop today. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a spare tire delete on the Rubicon. We got the TMR Spare Tire Delete plates with the optional plug kit and bolt kit, and it just looks a little funny right now. Let's do a little walk around and I'll show you. And it's looking real good. Looking real good. Then here we go. Look at this tiny little spare. Oh, and who do we got? Today we got a special guest helping me out. This is my daughter Teigan. Well, allegedly my daughter. There's no paternity test yet. Yeah, she got red hair. I don't know where that came from, but she's been helping me in the shop do some mechanical work and everything, and she's been doing a good job. So she's going to help us do this spare tire delete today. So first, let's see what came in the mail. All right, we got our TMR box. All right, so we got our top plate, bottom plate, and this has already been opened, but here's our optional bolts and plug kit. And of course, what's new parts without stickers? You gotta have the stickers. If you get parts without stickers, I wouldn't even use them. Probably not a good company. So here we go. Got all the plugs. We're gonna start the job.
Alright, so first things first, we're gonna have to get this tiny miniature little tire off here. It looks kind of goofy with these giant 40s on. So first we're gonna have to take out these 3 nuts and it's out of here.
So today we're doing everything by hand. We got no power tools here, and it's kind of just a nice farm job to do today. Plus we got all the muscle right here in front of us, so who needs power tools when we got this girl? Our nuts are off.
Alright, now that this is off, I'll put you a dirty little 35. So now that we've got that little tire off, this is the spare tire carrier. We're gonna have to get it off. So we're gonna need some 13 millimeters for these bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 of them. This is it. Then once we've got it off, we're gonna have to unplug this brake blade.
She's just gonna throw the bolts wherever she thinks they should go.
Well, I mean, that's what you do.
Ouch!
Okay, so in order to unplug this, we got 4 torque screws to undo. In order to undo these, we're going to need T20 torque spit. in order to undo this, we're going to have to squeeze this tab and up. We don't need you anymore, spare tire carrier. Alright, so now we're gonna put in our optional plug kit. Oh, we're not gonna need these anymore.
Head.
Now what we've got to remove for our plug kit is this grommet. But we're gonna keep this wire because we have a light on the way and we'll need this wire if we want it to light. So we're just gonna pull this out and then we're just gonna feed it back through. And pull it out later. Now we got that all off, it's time to get these holes plugged. So these plugs here were just a little bit slightly loose fitting. So we just put some RTV silicone behind them to seal up and protect from water. Now we've got to remove this license plate. We're going to need an 8mm socket to remove these bolts, and then we're going to need a 7mm socket to remove the license plate holder bolts. We're going to set this license plate aside here because we have a TMR plate. So we're just going to put this over to the side. Now we're going to need to get rid of this license plate holder. So we're going to need a 7mm socket. Alright, now we've got to unplug our license plate light. So you're going to stick your screwdriver in here to this little tab. Going to bend that tab and pull your wire out the back. Then just unplug. Then we're going to feed this wire back into the body for future use. Alright, so we have two more bolts here that are 7mm that we need to remove that you can access from the bottom. Ours just happened to be broken, so we didn't have to remove them beforehand. And this, we don't need. Now we're gonna remove these inserts from here. Just be careful not to mar the paint too much. Once these are removed, we can simply go in and insert our cover plate. Alright, it's time to put our back plate on. Now we're just going to put it on here like so, line up those holes. We're going to use a 3/16 Allen key and do these bolts up. Alrighty, now we're gonna install our license plate onto our back plate. We already went ahead and installed it on the front plate, and we didn't show that because I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory. So we're gonna go ahead and install it.
Well, that concludes the install of our TMR Spare Tire Delete. Wow, easy, looks great. I would recommend to anybody that's looking to just simplify the back of their Jeep. Totally changes the look of it. I had great help today from Teigan. She did a great job installing this. She'll be doing a lot of the modifications on the Jeep from here on out because, well, I'm an old man. I need help. But she did a great job. If we look here, there's the mount. It's actually designed for a rigid chase light. There's also other options on Amazon, a little bit cheaper, mount the same, and you could use it, brake light, license plate light, etc. And we're gonna have that, and apparently snot all over the Jeep as well. But thank you for joining us today. And we'll see you in the next video.